Cancer, I'm so sorry. I don't know how I managed to do 2 Leo readings and just completely skip over Cancer. What the heck I was thinking, I don't know. But my apologies. All right, so let's get started. This is going to be your love reading for this month of June 2019. I'm doing a different spread. So I've been telling people if you absolutely hate it, just let me know and I'll do a Celtic cross. Ooh, can't talk today. A Celtic cross for the mid-month, okay? So let's see. The first card is who you are in this relationship, or what is, or with regards to relationships. The real you. Queen of Swords. Okay. So a little bit standoffish, I feel. You're not really taking any bullshit from people. I feel like still this is a friendly card, you know, in this deck especially. But very to the point. Let's see who you're dealing with. We have a 3 of Pentacles reverse. I feel like you've been finding it difficult to find somebody who will play by your rules, whatever those rules are. But I feel like you're very direct, or that is how people are seeing. No, this is the real you. So this is how you're actually being towards people. It's not that, I mean, you're, like I said, you're open and friendly and stuff. And you're very truthful in like your intention and whatnot. But I get like this sternness about you, and you know, you may be intimidating people because the 3 of Pentacles reverse is like they're not really wanting to, you know, work with you. Maybe your expectations are very high right now. Like I said, you're not taking bullshit. So let's see how you're being viewed, either by a particular person or just in general. I'm feeling there's like a particular person though. The 4 of Pentacles. I feel like you're being seen as somebody who's like very serious, very, you know, like you mean business. That's what I feel here. How you portray yourself and how other people are seeing you is like you mean business. You're not here to fool around. You're not here to, you know, you have these expectations and that is what you're looking for. And I feel like you're having a hard time, you know, like people, it's almost like, it's not that they get turned off from you, it's just they don't know if they can deliver. Okay, so how you see your partner, or, you know, others in relationships in general. I keep saying that, and I haven't said that in the other signs, but for some reason I just feel like this might be like a broader, like a more general reading. Because I do feel like in some cases it applies to couples or somebody who is dealing with a particular person, and to others it's just in general. It's like a feeling that you don't have time for bullshit, basically. And so you're not really seeing any takers at this time is what I'm trying to get at. Whether you're single or whether you are thinking of a particular person. But definitely I don't feel this is for, you know, like couples. The person would be like somebody maybe you started dating or just talking to, or, you know, very immature type of relationship. It's nothing stable. I feel like you definitely, that's what people see that you want. Like I said, like you're not really entertaining bullshit. Okay, let's see about the past. Past energy, love and romance for Cancer, June 2019. Okay, past energy. We have the 9 of Swords reverse. So you may have gone through a really stressful time in your life, and, you know, you've been kind of dealing with that, the tail end of it, or like the recuperation from a very stressful time in the past. So, which kind of makes sense, because if you've been through a very stressful time, you know, for some of you, this could have been like a breakup. And so maybe you're not quite ready to entertain, you know, other people. Others just in general, stress and anxiety from the past. And so now, like I said, your tolerance is very low. Okay, present energy, we have the Three of Wands reverse. And future energy, the Fool reverse. Honestly, I just get the feel like I just want to go bleh. You know, because I feel like there's something that is holding you guys back, or it's like you don't really anticipate any excitement coming into your life. You're not really waiting, or you're not that you're not waiting, but almost like you're not even open. So there's like a lack of motivation is what I feel on your part, for whatever reason. And I feel like you are putting this image up so that people don't come any closer, you know, so you're it's not fake though, it's actually how you feel, but it's not the natural you. Okay, so I don't want it to come across as like you're trying to be something that you're not. It's not fake. This is actually, you are embodying this energy, this Queen of Swords energy, but this is not the real you. You're the Queen of Cups. So you are very nurturing and open and warm and inviting, and that's just not what you're being right now. I feel like you're kind of giving people the impression that, like, you know what, I have bigger fish to fry. I have too many things to do to be messing with you. You know, you little boy or little girl, because I get the feeling like you see people as being like super immature, or like they really don't have anything to offer you, something of that nature. But I just get the sense that there's something holding you back even from opening yourself up to the possibilities of love coming into your life. Overall outcome, we have the King of Chalices reverse. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles reverse. Okay. I don't know if some of you were dealing with a King of Pentacles reverse, like an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, because we do have your card right behind it, Chariot, in the reverse, and with the Seven of Swords reverse. So I don't know if somehow you felt, some of you dealing with earth signs specifically, I don't know if you guys felt like deceived or led on in any way. I want to say like deceived, because the Knight of Swords reverse is also here. And the High Priestess, yeah, so there was like secrets, you know, lies, I don't know, something that you were like disenchanted by someone. But with this Wheel of Fortune here, I don't know, I just feel like something karmic was happening. Because it's just so interesting. It's sandwiched in between all these other sort of like cards of deceit or aggression even, but I don't get the aggression, I get more deceit. And then in the middle is this Wheel of Fortune. So there's something karmic about this timing of something, of you dealing with a particular person who you felt deceived you. I feel like it's more that there's more to that situation than maybe either of you understand, you know, because Yeah. I'm laughing because I feel like somebody spends their time, or maybe both of you, spend your time kind of daydreaming about this situation, this relationship, this connection. But you don't know why. You don't understand why. Because I get that, like, neither one of you wants commitment. We have the Ten of Pentacles reverse and the Four of Wands reverse. So nobody really wants that, but for some reason, this person keeps staying on your mind, and you don't understand why. Because they didn't do jack shit for you. and you know, we see that here. They didn't do jack shit, and their intention was even to not do jack shit because they're non-committal. And they see you as the Four of Pentacles, so they see you as somebody who's like respectable and someone that they can commit to, but they don't want to. That's why they're not working with you. They're not participating in this Three of Pentacles to get to the Four of Pentacles. They don't want to participate in that, and you knew it. But there's something about them that was like destined. So let's clarify. Queen of Swords. Okay, King of Swords. Yeah. So, yeah. That's just you right now. You're just very cut and dry, and you say only what is necessary, and you say the truth, and you get straight to the point, and I don't have time for BS, and that's it. But you'll talk. I mean, you know, the King and Queen of Swords, they will talk all day long. It's just that you're not going to entertain anyone's like nonsense or, you know, lies, or you're not going to entertain that. You either come with the truth or don't come at all. We have Death. I almost feel like some of you have actually said to yourself, like, whoever I was before, that person is dead. This is who I am now. But this is not who you are. I mean, you are the Queen of Cups. You are a Cancer. You can't get around. You're a water sign. You're a crab. There's no getting around it. You're never going to fly, honey. It's just, crabs just don't fly. So yeah, this King and Queen of Swords, this is who you may be right now, how you feel. You've gone through some sort of transformation, some major changes, I feel, in your life. And it's kind of hardened you up. It's made you tougher. But your heart is still your heart. It's still there. So let's see why this other person, Three of Pentacles reverse. Five of Cups. Yeah, they have baggage. They have Five of Wands reverse. They've definitely been through some stuff. And I even feel like between the two of you, maybe there's been some hurt feelings. Whatever the case is, this person is very, I feel, conflicted within themselves, conflicted within even maybe like a circle of friends, or just people. In this deck, usually in the in the Five of Cups, there's usually 3 cups that are overturned, sometimes all of them. But in this particular one, none of them are overturned. They're all still there. And yet he's sad. So I just feel like this person chooses to avoid situations of commitment, to not have to deal with the drama and the conflict that arises from that. But they don't necessarily have an issue at the moment. So I don't really feel like there's any issue between the two of you. I think this is just their issue. Because all the cups are standing. There's really no reason to be sad and sulking at that very moment. But obviously there's something that holds this person back from wanting to contribute to a stable situation. They don't like the conflict that comes, you know, with that. So this could have been like in another relationship, things didn't go well and they just, you know, feel like that's how every relationship is going to turn out. Let's see why they see you as the Four of Pentacles. Temperance. You make them feel like safe, at peace. You bring them this feeling of safety, which doesn't surprise me at all, because again, you are a Cancer. That's what Cancers do. They make people, it's like a motherly type of warmth, energy, love. That's what you do. That's the effect that you have on people. Taken care of, nurtured, worried about. The Magician. Wow, this person really sees you as like just being able, they see you as being independent, but not independent like their independence, where they have trouble connecting. I feel there's a resistance to connecting. With you, it's not. It's just it's like by your own doing, by your own choice. With them, they can't really help it because it's a trauma that they have. For you, it's not like that. You have all of that emotion in you. You have that ability to make people feel like, you know, come here, like, let me hug you and I'll take care of you. Like, I can do it all. They see you in a very favorable light. So let's see the Nine of Swords reverse in the past. Three of Wands. The Tower reverse. I feel like someone here decided that they don't want to deal with, you know, having to think about someone all the time, or you know, think about all of the things that can go wrong, and you know what, I don't really want to deal with this, and so I'm just going to let it be, and if it's meant to be, then you know, it'll work out somehow. But I don't want to deal with any drama, so let's just leave it up to fate. And we have the Ace of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. So the way to release from that anxiety of this relationship was to just not make any kind of offer. So presently, interesting, we have the Three of Wands again here, but in the reverse. So, which kind of tells me that whatever, I feel like this is the other person. So this person, whatever they were thinking was going to happen, whatever they were trying to achieve, like just stop thinking about you, I just not see you as any kind of possibility for anything. I don't feel like that happened. Let's see. Nine of Pentacles. Judgment reverse. Oh. Three of Cups. And the Knave of Chalices, which is the Page of Cups. I almost feel like somebody's gonna make some kind of offer, but it's gonna be more, it's gonna feel more like almost friendly. It's like they're trying to mask it with friendly, but it's not friendly. There's emotions there. It's more than friendly, but it's masked as like a friendly, like, oh, let's whatever, go have some drinks, you know. That's what they're doing here. So let's go out and have some drinks. And they portray themselves as this person who's alone and independent and they feel so great, but it's bullshit. It's total bullshit. They want to spend time with you. They miss this this energy between you of like affection and happiness, and you know, being able to share and have this connection that you have an infinite amount of topics to choose from, to talk about, to, you know, enjoy between the two of you. So I feel like unexpectedly this person is, you're gonna not expect for this person to want to be spending more time with you, because mostly because of their demeanor. It's like they try to put on this act like they don't need anyone. So in the future, we have the Fool reverse. Seven of Pentacles. Two of Swords. Ace of Cups reverse. I missed this one. Let me finish here and then I'll go back. The King of Wands. So listen, I don't feel like it's going to be happening anytime soon. This is going to take like baby steps. That's how this person wants to do it. They need more time. Okay, they're not ready to, like I said, this is like approaching you with, like, they want to spend time with you, but it's going to be masked as just a friendly encounter when it's not. They have actual feelings for you, but they're just not ready to, you know, put it all out there. They're still thinking about it. They want to, and it's almost like they know that they're going to, because we have the King of Wands here. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. So they're going to, but they need more time for some reason. Like right now is not the moment. But I do feel like they just want to think about it again. You know what I mean? Like they want to give themselves more time in case they change their mind or something. Okay, let me see here. Okay, let's see. This was how you see them. So it was the Knave of Wands or the Page of Wands reverse. The Three of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles reverse. I feel like it's either an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a fire sign, but I'm feeling it's like an earth sign with fire in their chart, or they're like very driven, action oriented, you know, maybe athletic type of person, you know, those kind of people. Yeah, again, I'm getting, okay, so this combination here, the Three of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles reverse. So it's an energy of, again, Three of Pentacles is like about teamwork. So they're fine when it's multiple people, you know, it's not anything serious. You're just kind of like either friendly or, you know, that kind of thing. But they're not really offering any kind of like nurturing or let me take care of you or nothing like that. This is how you're seeing them. So it's like you don't really take them seriously because of their behavior towards you. Yeah. Okay, so but let's see what this King of Chalices reverse is here. This is your energy, but let's see what it is. It's the overall outcome. Okay, so I'm getting another message. This is going to be for like another group of you. I feel like this person may come and offer you or like start showing signs of more interest. However, it's like they can't give up that image of them being, for some reason, like independence is very important to this person. So they can't drop that. Okay, so they make themselves vulnerable, but only to a certain point, and that's it. And so that's what doesn't really allow, because it's like you're not giving yourself fully. It's, you know, there's like still, you know, holding somebody at an arm's length. There's still something there. So I feel like in some cases this causes you to not want to take a chance on them. This would cause you to kind of take the stance of, no, let's see, time will tell. Like, show me what you're going to do for me. Not, you know, me wait for you to decide what you want. It's, no, you show me what you want from me, what you're going to do for me. Is kind of what I'm getting here for some of you. Okay, so King of Chalices reverse. In the future, we have the Two of Wands and the Seven of Swords. Oh Lord, the Three of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles reverse. Again, this could really go either way. It's either you or them or both of you. I honestly feel like both of you have an issue with commitment. And the fact, like the way that somebody's slithering out of having to make that choice, to make that decision, okay, am I going to go for this or not? It's like they try to slither away and not have to face that. And it's disappointing every time. It's really disappointing. But it's the fear of commitment. The Hermit. I feel like this is a cycle, and maybe that's what that Wheel of Fortune was about. I mean, it's something karmic, it's cyclical. You keep going round and around and around until somebody does something different. until you break that energy. But there's something that pulls you together, and the fear of the commitment repels you from each other. And I feel like sometimes it's you, sometimes it's the other person. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. All right, let's pull some oracle cards. I've actually been pulling only from the cosmic reading cards for the other signs, but since I missed you guys, I'm going to pull from a couple of decks and see what, hopefully we'll get a little bit of a deeper message. All right, let's see. Okay, what does Cancer need to know? Romance and relationships for the month of June. Yeah, mirrored souls. It's a karmic relationship. What does Cancer need to know? What does Cancer need to know? What do they need to be aware of? What do they need to know? Hole in the soul. Embrace your emotions. Don't push your emotions. Don't push your feelings or what? Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. Happiness. Let me see what's at the bottom of each of these. Oh. Yeah. So I do definitely feel like you guys are dealing with a karmic partner. And I feel like you both share the same sort of trauma. I feel like love, you know, these are roses here. It's so weird. It's such a creepy card. But it's like love represents hurt to both of you. And so there is that fear of attaching to someone, of being connected, of being... But sometimes you cannot help it, especially when you're connected at the soul. So whatever it is that you're feeling, this person is also feeling about you. But neither one of you, I feel like, has really embraced that. You're pushing that down, these feelings, trying to tell yourself that you don't feel this for this person, but you do. Because there's something about them that makes you happy, that, you know, you see the sun shines a little bit brighter, I feel, you know. But there needs to be cooperation. There would need to be honesty. There would need to be an expression of these emotions, a willingness for both of you to be vulnerable to each other. And I do feel like this happiness can be unlocked, but there is a lot to it, you know? So both parties would have to be on board. And that's what Mother Earth, I feel, is coming in here, because that's how we're all connected. You know, we're all connected here. So it's like either all or nothing. That's why we have the alchemy. It's got to be a healthy combination of all the right ingredients to make this happen. But the potential definitely is there, and there's something to heal from here on both sides. But again, there would have to be cooperation, all the right ingredients. The alchemy would need to happen. Okay, so that's the message. All Okay, let's move on to your finance and career reading. Let me just put these all away. Okay. Cancer, June 2019. What is happening in your finance and career sector? Okay, we have Queen of Cups reverse and the Page of Cups. The World. Ooh, Ace of Wands. And Ace of Cups reverse. Bottom of the deck we have the Seven of Wands reverse. I feel like June is going to be very up and down for you. There's something new, a new energy. You know, there's like a new, again, a new cycle or a new endeavor, something new that is approaching. Because there's been some ending, so there's just major shifts in your life in general. There's just a lot of water energy here as well, so I just feel like the changes are difficult for you to deal with on an emotional level. I'm getting the sense of being overwhelmed. Some of you are feeling very overwhelmed by all the change, all the shifting, all the new experiences, letting go of past experiences. See what the World is about. Five of Swords reverse. Five of Pentacles reverse. Oh, okay. Ace of Cups reverse. So I don't know when this started, but in the past, you've already overcame difficulty, financial difficulty, possibly like conflict with others, disagreements about money, negotiations not going well, things of that nature, and then you were able to overcome. It's like a new beginning for you has already started, and I'm sure you guys must have felt this shift. It had to have been very. If not, then this reading really isn't for you, because this is very much like a relief. You know, like finally things are looking better than previously. So you've been on an upswing, is what I'm saying. Let's see why you're here. Queen of Cups reverse. Knight of Pentacles reverse. I feel like you're being very cautious who you give your attention to, or what you give your attention to. As far as like, it's like time is money, you know. You're being very cut and dry about whatever this is. Very like similar sort of energy to, you know, the love reading, what we discussed there. It's kind of similar. Also, I get that for some of you, I feel like you may encounter certain opportunities, but for some reason you're not trusting either your intuition or just your own judgment, because there's something about like your emotional state, and so you're not really wanting to move forward on anything until you feel a little bit more like yourself. It's like you're not yourself right now. We have the Six of Cups. And the Six of Pentacles. Also, I get the feeling here that in business dealings, either you're trying not to, like you're being very cautious about either getting in business with family or any kind of financial dealings with family. It's like, it's a very touchy subject, so you're being, it's almost like you're not moving right now. You're not doing anything because you want everything, first of all, to be fair. And fair for you. You know, very importantly is what I'm feeling here. You want it to be fair for you. So you're not necessarily going to be your open, warm self like you always are. This is like you want somebody to understand that you mean business, that this is going to be fair for both of us, or, you know, whoever it is that you're doing business with, whatever it is this is about. But we're not going to do anything unless it's fair and everyone's happy. And you know, this is not like the usual Cancer energy, like, oh, I just want you to be happy. No, this is like, this is what it's going to be. You know, that it's a more, you know, like you're letting people know. Let me see, Page of Cups. For some of you, I feel like you're fighting for, or not fighting, but like being very, you know, like a hard ass. And you're not budging. You're being very stubborn, very, you know, with regards to like money having to do with your children. For some of you, I do feel like this has to do with children. Like, don't mess with me when it comes to my child, my children. Four of Swords. Queen of Cups. King of Swords. Some of you could be dealing with air signs, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but I feel this is more like, again, Cancer, I don't know why, but I just feel like you are changing your approach in how you interact with people in general. So it's not just your romantic relationships, it's in general. Very much like a much more detached, you're still here, the Queen of Cups. I mean, we still have Page of Cups. So yeah, you are getting out there, talking to people, but it's in a very different way. It's a different presence. And when I'm getting like, when you feel like these people or this business or whatever the situation, we'll just call it the situation, when the situation doesn't replenish you, you're out. See you tomorrow. I'm not giving you any more of my time. It's that kind of thing. But it's not time. It's more like I'm not giving you any more of my creativity, of my love, of my advice, my counseling, it's that kind of thing. What I feel is that there's been a major shift here. You know, we started off with that, and it's everywhere. I mean, look at all the aces we have and this world. So some kind of big ending to some way that you were, that probably steered you down the wrong path here, because it caused you like financial I'm sorry, that was my phone. It caused you financial difficulty, caused you stress. You may have had to cut ties with certain people. And so this is a new way of you dealing with others that kind of assures more respect for yourself, if I'm making any sense. But that's kind of what I'm getting. You don't just offer everything maybe like you used to in the past. Now it's rationed, but in a healthy way. And I feel like you go, you know, by priority as far as who or what is more important to you. So what situation is more important to you? What person is more important to you? And that's how you are dividing up your time, your attention, your creativity, your advice, your love, whatever it is, because it came across in your love reading, and the same thing here. So even in that way, it's affecting you, and I feel in a really positive way for you in your career and your finances, because it's a whole restructuring of your philosophy, your way of thinking, your way of interacting with the world. It's really interesting. Let me see what this Ace of Wands is. This is that new beginning. A new way of taking action. Nine of Swords. Oh, wow. Chariot reverse. Ace of Wands reverse. So, listen. You guys have been through a lot, I feel. But this is no time for you to kind of dwell on that and use that as a reason to pull back from opportunities, even from confrontations. If confrontations need to be had, then confrontations need to be had. But it's not a time for you to back down because you feel vulnerable in some way, shape, or form. Because I am getting that is a factor. So yeah, you are being a little more stern, but it's a defense mechanism. It's not, it's more a defense mechanism than anything, which means that to a certain level, you know, it's like you've become stronger, yes, but you have to be careful, because there's a fine line between you just being more stern because you've lived more, you have more experience, you're just, you know, more of a hard ass. There's that, and there's, I feel vulnerable, so let me put on these defenses. Let me keep people at bay. Let them know who's boss here, so that I can maybe intimidate them, and you know, that kind of thing. It's not, that's what I'm getting, because this is like a fear of failure. Like, you're gonna have opportunities And if you're not right with yourself, this is time for you, like you need to shake yourself up a little bit, okay? Because there's opportunities that are coming here. Things are changing. Things are not going to be as difficult as they were in the past. That's over. That cycle is done, okay? We have new energy coming in here. But if you allow yourself to talk yourself out of these new opportunities, your new ideas, or because you're afraid that you're going to fail, or you just have so many other things on your mind, or no, you're the only one who's blocking yourself at this point. And look, we have Page of Cups, so there will be people offering, but it's almost like you don't want to be bothered. You don't, no, like just leave me alone. I'll just, you know, no. Because, I mean, look at this. King of Swords, Queen of Chalices. The opportunities are coming, and you are ready to do certain things, but you're taking too long to think about it. You're taking too long to play things over and over in your head, to analyze each and every little thing, and oh, this can go wrong, and this went wrong yesterday, and yesterday was yesterday, and that's gone. You're working with new energy here, but you're allowing yourself to hold yourself back, and that's going to be unfortunate, okay? Here we have the Ace of Cups reverse, and this is future energy. Eight of Pentacles. The Emperor reverse. Seven of Swords reverse. Oh, that was a lot of cards. Okay, we have the Four of Wands reverse, the Lovers, and the Three of Wands. If you're faced with a situation where, yet again, you have to face another change, there might be a shakeup, I feel. But the trick of this, I think, is going to be to just let go. You know, don't try to control the situation. Just do as you normally do. Do what you do. I just feel like your reputation speaks for itself. Just keep doing what you're doing, but let go. Don't try to control everything, because I feel like there's surprises that are in store for you, new beginnings that you don't see coming. And I feel like they're good. It's just that there may be some delays, you know, some more work that needs to be done, but I feel like the work is more like for you to get out of your head. Stop trying to plan it, and it's all just going to happen. It's all just going to happen. Whatever I feel like you guys have an idea. You have some sort of goal or idea or something you want to accomplish in mind, but you run the risk of not taking the proper actions because you just assume that you're going to fail. But as long as there may be delays. I'm not saying there's not going to be bumps in the road. Yeah, there will be bumps in the road and unexpected things. Like I said, unexpected things are going to happen. But you just have to let go of the control, because trying to control the situation is what's keeping you in this Nine of Swords energy. And this is more of an understanding that something good's coming. I'm going to stand right here because I want to watch it as it comes to me. And it is. You know, with the Lovers card, it's like you're finding good situations. You're finding, you know, win-win sort of situations. No longer is that Five of Swords where nobody wins, where it's all a struggle and everybody loses. No, this is like, we know what's happening here. We just have to put in the work, and just the rest, just leave it to God. But there are some things that need to be shaken up in your life, or, you know, things can't go on the same, and they won't. No matter how much you try to make it happen, it's not happening. The change is happening. Okay, so we have to just let it be. Just don't resist. Let it be. But you have to believe in yourself, because that is what's holding you back here. So yeah, stand up for yourself, of course, but not as a defense mechanism to like make people not want to be around you. You know, I don't know. I just think it looks positive for you, because I know that you guys obviously have been through a lot, and so you may be a little bit shell-shocked, and that's, you know, I guess natural reactions. But there's definitely an energy shift, and it seems to be for the positive for Cancers. Okay, thank you guys, and again, I'm sorry. I hope this made up for it. See you soon.